Hi, this is Sister Cousin's Lifestyle Channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video, we're continuing on with our Christmas decorating series, and we are in my loft area today. We're going to go ahead and decorate it for Christmas. We're going to put up a tree up here, and we're just going to get it all ready and festive for the season. So if you'd like to see how it all comes together, keep watching. So I've got this little thing here that I just really house some books and printer paper, things like that. I'm just going to put Santa on here. I think he looks really, really cute there. And I have a whole collection of bells, so I just pulled one out and decided to put it there. I just love the vintage look of that. On this little stand here, I'm just going to put this little tray. This is a Pottery Barn dupe that I've had for a couple of years. I think I got it from Home Goods. I've got this candle that I've had for a couple years. I burn it for a while during the season and then I pack it away. So we're going to pull that back out. And then I have these deer that are also a Pottery Barn dupe. I got these from Big Lot several years ago. So we're going to put them on here on the tray. And I think that looks really, really cute and festive. And we might as well add a little bell there since we've got a little space and I've got a ton of bells around, and that just kind of completes that look. I like that because I can move it around easily. I've got this vase here that I thrifted some time ago, and I have these branches that I believe came from Kirkland last year. We're going to just put those in there. I'm going to later decide that I'm going to put it up on the little cabinet as opposed to on the floor there, and I love the way that that came together. I love putting things on trays up here because this place is really used for a lot of relaxation, and we may need that cabinet for something else. So then we could just kind of move that tray out of the way and keep it moving. Now this candle was one that I got from Aldi earlier in the fall season, and I thought I'd just bring it out. I didn't burn it out, so I thought I'd put it right here under my TV stand. This is a wallpaper on YouTube that I just think is so pretty. But anyway, the candle was there. This little area here, I really don't change it a whole lot, and I don't think I'm going to do anything to it right now. It's just, just stuff that's there all the time. So we're going to bring in a little bit of red because I usually like to go with red up in this space. So I've got some pillow covers, and I've got this little black pillow, button pillow that I've had for a while. So just kind of putting it on here. Not going to overdo it with throws or pillows because, like I said, this room is used a lot for relaxation, so we don't need a whole lot of stuff around. This vase here, I'm just going to put something in there to kind of raise this up, and I've got these little faux trees that I got from Hobby Lobby last year or either the year before. At the end of the season, they were probably only like a couple dollars, and I've never done anything with them. Actually, I think it was year before last. But anyway, we're going to just go ahead and put those there next to the Santa. I think that looks really cute. This is the fourth area that I've decorated in my home for Christmas, or I should say the fourth area that will have a Christmas tree. So what I'm using basically are just Christmas decorations that I've kind of had left over that I didn't use in other parts of the home. So if you've not seen my video where I've done my bedroom, I've done the living room tree, and then I did one in my office space, and I've shared all of those over on YouTube. So be sure to check the description box below where I'll have those videos linked in a playlist. Right now, I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning because I've kind of stirred up a bunch of stuff with glitter. You know how Christmas glitter and things like that can be. So we're going to get that up before we move on to the next decorating space. I don't know where this little guy came from, but I've had him for years. I believe you're supposed to stick them like in a tree and then the little legs are kicking out or whatever. But every year I've been bringing him back out in this space. So this year will be no different. I'm just kind of putting him out. I've got this little green Christmas tree. And since we're using the traditional colors, why not bring them out? So now it's time for the star of the show, which will be the Christmas tree. So we're going to go ahead and get it unbagged so that we can go ahead and start the decorating process. So this is a tree that I've had for a little bit. This is my oldest tree at this point. And because I decorate with so many ornaments and some of them are heavy and things like that, my trees tend to kind of break down kind of early. After about 4 years or whatever, my trees tend to be like done. But I'm going to share in this video how I'm going to kind of revive this tree regardless to the fact that it has a lot of empty spots in it. I'm going to fluff it out and I'm going to add ornaments so that you really can't tell that it has all of these spots in it. Now, the first thing I want to do is this is a lit tree, but it doesn't have a whole lot of lights on it. And so I like to use my multicolored lights up here, real retro. I love that look. I think I started that last year and I just really loved it. So we're going to add in some strings of multicolor lights in here with the white lights that were already on the tree. And I really like that. And then I had a spinner because I really want to see this tree be very magical this year. So I've got this spinner here. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I've been having a hard time with this spinner this year because the bulbs don't want to, make it work or whatever. So anyway, we're going to figure that all out. But this is the first thing that I'm using here in order to try to fill in this tree. Now you can clip this on a branch, or you can kind of stuff it down in the branch, but it kind of spreads out. So it's really nice to put this in a spot in your tree where you have like a gap or something like that, and you can't, fluff it or whatever. This is a perfect way to take up some of that voided space, to look really nice on your tree. All right, so I finally found a way to get this spinner to working, but it's not perfect. We're gonna have to work on it. You see how it's kind of getting stuck or whatever. So we'll figure that out. But I've got this little carousel ornament that I've had for many, many years. I brought this one with me from Michigan. So yeah, I've had this a long time. But anyway, I thought it would be cute to have it on a spinner. So we'll get that figured out. But in the meantime, we're going ahead and we're putting on other ornaments. Now, this is the tree where I put all my vintage ornaments. Ornaments, some of them I've had for many, many years. Some of them I had from when my son was a little bitty boy, and he is now 40 years old. Okay, so some of these ornaments are really, really up there. This one here is my one of my Christopher Radko ornaments. I definitely had this one for at least 20 years. And then my Christmas collection. So this is a collection that I started when my son was a little boy. This one is from 1994. But we've got them going back. I think my first one was 87. Don't quote me. I've actually lost some over the years and moving and whatnot. But yeah, I have a whole collection of these Christmas ornaments that we will go to Hallmark every year and get the Christmas collection as they will come out. This one here was from 2002. This one is a Christopher Radko, which I got into after my son got older. And so I was kind of on my own with deciding what ornaments to use. So yeah, so I have some of those. This one is a Christmas ornament, and this one, he was a little bit older at this point. I believe he was in high school by the time I bought this one, but Christmas is sitting there on some library books, which I thought was really, really cute. This Christmas here is from 1991. And one thing I like about these ornaments is that they go into your tree, you stick a bulb in there and see it kind of lights up. So I just really love that about these. And they used to be so magical when my son was younger. He just loved these ornaments. And so it's really nice to kind of bring them out now where my grandchildren could enjoy them. This one has the hole under the bottom where you kind of stick a bulb in there to make it look like the candle is lit. Isn't that cute? But Chris Mouse is on the side of the little candle. So I just love this little collection. I thought it was so adorable. And my son's name happened to be Christopher, so it was just perfect. Here's another one that we had, and I believe this one is from 1992 or 93 or whatever. But this one was Chris Mouse in a shoe. I thought this was so adorable. These are the cutest things. I want to go back on the website, Hallmark's website, or maybe even eBay, and see if I can kind of get the ones that I've lost or that broke or whatever over the years. This one was one of my favorites. This was from 95. This one has a clip on it, and it has the hole there to stick the light in so that the block of cheese lights up. Super, super cute. It is so fun to take a walk down memory lane as I'm doing my Christmas ornaments. This is probably the most fun I have with decorating my Christmas trees this year is when I pull out these nostalgic Christmas ornaments because they have meaning to me. The other ornaments, they're beautiful. I love them and I enjoy my trees and everything, but the ornaments really don't have a meaning. I go to Hobby Lobby, I go to wherever, the at-home store, Home Goods, buy the ornaments, put them on the tree. They look beautiful. Yay, right? But these actually have a significance in my life, and I really, really love that I've kind of rediscovered these because for years I didn't use them. They were just kind of packed away. My son was grown. He didn't care anything about them, and I just kind of put them away. But I'm loving that I'm bringing them back out and giving them life. This is another one of my little favorites. This was a floppy disk. Y'all remember those back in the day? But actually, my son was in high school at the point that that one came out. This one was from 2000. This is a time capsule. So the millennial, that was the ornament that I got. And I love that I can remember, the ornaments and when I got them. So that's really nice as well. And when I used to travel some years ago, I would always collect ornaments from where I was going. This is from my first trip to San Francisco, and I got a little cable car ornament, which I thought was cute. So I'm going to bring it out. This tree has no rhyme or reason. It's just all about the whimsical vintage ornaments that I already have. And we're just going to put them all on there. We don't care about colors matching or anything else, which is what I do with my other trees. We're not doing that here. This tree is anything goes, whatever color I have, they're all going to go on here. And I love that. Now, this ornament here is probably one of the oldest ornaments that I have. I don't know where I got this. I may have gotten it from the Dollar Tree or something. I don't know. But back in the day, that was one of my ornaments. And I'm just bringing it back out to remember those times when, I didn't have the money for nice ornaments or whatever. So that little deer, that gold deer, is coming back out. This is another Chris Mouse. He's in a hot air balloon. And when it's lit up, it's so, so cute. Like, I really had a lot of those Christmas ornaments. I mean, I was on that for a long time. Long after my son no longer cared, I was still buying these Christmas ornaments every year, and he would kind of humor me with them. This one is from 2005. I don't know if you all remember the Santa Bears when they were all the rage, which was really a lot old, y'all, all longer ago than 2005, but for whatever reason, that's when that one came out. And then we've got this was another one of my Christopher Radcliffe. So I really had gotten into those for a while. And I know a lot of those ornaments actually broke because they're all glass, but hopefully this one is in good shape. Let's see. Yay! It has survived. Now, this one will probably be at least 20 years old, maybe a little older. And it's from Marshall Fields. And yeah, so we're going to just bring it out and put it on. It's got some of that Franco candy. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but yeah, that's what's inside of the little globe. I thought that was so cute. Now, tell me below, do you have a vintage tree or do you use your old ornaments from, back in your childhood or your kids' childhood or whatever? Or have you pretty much retired those ornaments for the newer ones that you may have purchased? Let me know in the comments below. Although it's a shame that I had mine packed away for so many years without using them, I'm kind of glad because now they're like brand new again. And I just really have so much more of an appreciation for them now to be able to pull them back out. So, again, like I said, on these trees that are not full, you want to just fill them in with whatever you have. This is a nice little piece because it kind of fills in some of the holes that I have in my tree. I also could have pulled out some garland and put in the tree. You see that a lot where people do that, but I really, just didn't want to do that. I was just going to fill it up with ornaments. And so I'm just kind of sticking the picks in where I can. And that way, like I said, there's no rhyme or reason, which actually makes this tree a lot of fun to decorate too, because I don't have to worry about symmetry or anything else that I would normally be worrying about or trying to make sure that things match and all of that. This tree, like I said, anything goes. This stem here, I tried it. You're going to see that it's going to disappear. I thought it would be cute until it wasn't. So I did take it back out of there, but I gave it a try and put it up there. Now, this tree is the fourth, like I said, that I've done. And my theme this year was royalty, and how we're all a part of God's royal family. And so this tree is all about family, it's about traditions, it's about our heritage. And so bringing out these older ornaments and just kind of going back with a vintage Christmas is the goal for this tree. And that's how it all ties in to my royalty theme. This is another really, really old ornament that I've had. It's kind of like a half ornament, and they have a little deer in there. I don't know if it's really coming off on Christmas, but it is super, super cute. I don't know where I got it from, but I know it's been with me for many, many years. One of the things that I did this year with the toppers of all of my trees is to use a star, which is something I don't typically do. So I had put a star on my Christmas tree that was in my bedroom that I had shared a while ago, but the star was from the Dollar Tree, and it was one that I'd had for a long time, but it was time for this thing to go. I put it up there as a placeholder till I could find something else. And on Black Friday, Target had these for $10. Actually, I think that might have been the regular price, but that's when I got it. So it's a little bit heavier, and I've got to figure out how to make it straight, but it's a mirrored star, and I really think that it was a good addition for the tree in my bedroom. Okay, so now it's time to make some memories for Okay, are 2024. You ready to see your ornaments for this year?
Yeah.
Now, last
Hold your
year I
purse. We
started a
have, what is that?
tradition. Well, I guess it's not really a tradition
Game
at this
on.
point because
Okay.
I've broken it already. But I took the grandkids to
Reagan,
the Hallmark and
what
let
is
them
that?
select their own
Do you like it?
ornaments, and
Oh,
they
that's a good
loved
guy.
it, and I did
Really?
too.
So
It
you
was a beautiful day for us, and we came home and they put their ornaments on. Well, at the end of the Christmas season last year, I was in Hobby Lobby and looking at the ornaments once they went on sale. I don't remember if they were 60, 75, or 90% off. Whatever they were a lot cheaper than they would have been. So I kind of anticipated what things they may like. And I actually got them three ornaments a piece with the intention of using them this year. And I got the three probably for cheaper than I would have paid for one because I went on clearance. So the tradition will be that I will get them ornaments each year. But I did take the time to get things that I know that they love. My grandson loves music, he loves dinosaurs, he loves gaming. So those were his ornaments. My granddaughter loves sparkly things, so I got her this little tennis shoe that she was not too thrilled about. I thought she would, but anyway. And I got her a mermaid, which she absolutely loved. And Cole has a little Sonic. So anyway, the point is that I've just picked ornaments that are fun for them. So when they come up here and they enjoy this tree, they will see ornaments of things that they like. And that's what it's all about. So all of those bins behind me with all the Christmas balls and things like that, they're pretty to look at for them, but it's really special when they can have their own ornaments. So I let them play a little role in where they would place their ornaments. And so that's how we kind of finished out this particular tree. It's looking real pretty and festive. I did go in and add a few little silver ornament balls in there and the silver reindeer in there because it just seemed like it needed another color. So I did add that in there, and I kind of like the way that that looked. But other than that, we kind of have every color that you can imagine going on in this tree. We've got your reds, your greens, your blues, whatever it is that they like. We even have pink, and that's okay. I was so glad that I had pretty much gotten the tree decorated before they came over to do their portion because this took forever. It was fun, but there was a lot of arguing and all of that going on. You know how kids are about where they want their ornament to be and all of that, but it was all in fun and they had a great time. And in their minds, they decorated the whole tree. So it was just fine that I had done most of it. So we ended the day by them watching the birth of Jesus and making sure that they understand the reason that we celebrate Christmas. So now it's time for me to finish up this space, and I've just kind of put this Christmas tree skirt that I already had down here. I've got this candle holder that I decided to put a battery operated candle in. I've got an old sleigh here that I put some of these bells. I normally decorate in my main living space with Christmas bells, but this year I didn't use a whole lot, so I had a lot left over. So I just decided to put a few down in this little sleigh and put them under the tree. Now, I don't traditionally wrap Christmas gifts, and if I do, it's at the last minute. So I like to decorate under my Christmas trees with just different Christmas ornaments or decorations that I already have. But this is what the tree is looking like. I think she is so pretty. So now I need to do something with my table here. It's a very used table, so we can't do anything too big because we need to have this space here. So we're just going to put this bowl here and this ornament candle that I already had in my collection. And then over on my shelf here, I have this black Christmas tree with the gold base, and I just decided to add it up here with the decorations that I already had, just to add a little touch of Christmas up here. I could actually leave that up there all the time. No one would really know. It just looks like a piece of decor. But anyway, it's up there. And then on my next shelf, I've just got some books and my bookends and some of my little decor pieces that are up here all the time. Nothing Christmas specific, but yeah, that's just kind of what this shelf is looking like. If I run across something else that I can kind of add in here, I will probably do that. I do still have some other things in some of my bins that I may potentially pull out. But anyway, this is a good start. And then I have my bar cart here, and I just always bring out my red glasses during the holiday season. These are my Noel glasses that I thrifted a few years ago. I thought they were so cute. And then I just have this little bowl and these little sugar pomegranates that I thrifted a few weeks back, and some faux fruit. I thrifted those as well. And then I just have my little bar set here. I've got my little reindeer wine holder, and then these dishes here. That's just my extra storage for things that I already had. Well, thanks for stopping by today to decorate with me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you got some inspiration for how to fill in a tree that's older and you just kind of need it to look full so that you can stretch its life out a little bit, as well as incorporating those special family memories into your Christmas tree season after season. So if this is something that you've enjoyed, please don't leave without giving me a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button if you're not currently subscribed. I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. And to all my returning family members, thank you so much for coming back by. We do have another Christmas tree video coming. I've done 4 in my home, so if you've not seen those videos, be sure to stop by. Check out the playlist in the description box below. But we will be doing one more video with Christmas tree decorating, and that's going to be at my parents' house. So if you'd like to see what I'm going to be doing over there for the year, definitely stick around and hit that post notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload additional videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all over here on my next one.
We're tracing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Played it with me under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face. And later we walk